Again, the program was now UDUOTA. UDUOTA means heart of the matter. Yes, so now us make us there this evening, we will just dig issues out the way to be. One court for Abuja don't sack over 20 members of Cross River State House of Assembly as they defect from the PDP go APC. And I want Justice Tao my name is Mark We'll look at that issue. We'll put small mark for the issue of the former governor of Anambra State, who say they just speak from they come off inside the country. Again, this evening again, meaning that they will give them the chance to also make your own contributions for all the discussions. But like what we talk, we just say for language, we do civil because you know the scratch body, they will be the scratch person. HR will be with us for this evening. HR, good evening.
I agree to my brother. My people for us, I agree to now.
Frank Amego, he did talk this evening in a medical practitioner at the same time in a lecturer. I was a teach children. Frank, good evening.
My people for studio now, well done. Both for us now, good evening.
Oh, yes, so for online too, one of our brothers from Lagos, in a lawyer at the same time, in a person who say in the right book, we also the co-journalist, he also join us. He named the SAR director. He goes, lots of into this issue. We'll talk about this evening for inside program. So, as I look to the honor today, Frank, this evening, this afternoon, I would say court does sack the 20 members of Cross River State House of Assembly. When we say they come off, go another political party. And when you hear them, how you feel?
I'm happy well.
Why are you happy?
Because the way Nigeria they go now the easiest way to repair Nigeria be that. Where you repair them from the top. Now easy pass. If you repair from bottom, up go they oppress the down. If we arrange them from the top, you have to say roof they leak. You can't pack water for ground. It's going to be you repair that roof where they leak. So on the leaking roof, then they repair so. The party where Nigeria Constitution set up everything, say now party, now government no. And you by yourself, you go join that party. When they release results, they say that this party win. Not be you really win, and the party. They win. Now under that, what they call platform, now you take contest, you can't win. And something could happen, good or bad, you say you don't want to save that party again. They do one before, don't tell them they do one for Nigeria. But if you get your time, and you have to say at the time, this way this breeze just blow. It blow reach Edo State, but never show for Edo State. That the party will help you to win. Later I can't dump them. That's not too correct. It will make people will vote, will be party faithful, they discouraged. Now all of us gather, go campaign, do everything. Then you can't win now, they won't leave us, go another party. Before, if you say the same party, it's not the same party again. Then our government law now, they don't talk. For Edo State, 2019, 24.9 contest for House of Assembly. Along the line, 14, they don't inaugurate them. Good or bad, they don't inaugurate them. You can remain 10. Out of the 10, as Oga Governor, Obaseki, they moved from APC to PDP, 7 of them, out of that way they inaugurate, 7 of them follow governor, go PDP. So that law, where you catch them for Cross River now, if you catch them for Edo State, you know, if you catch them, because now under APC, now you win. And now you don't follow governor, go PDP. 7 of them out of the 10 now. So the 3 of them, if you can't see speaker, majority leader, of course, no minority leader, they don't constitute anything again. So that will happen for Cross River State, na signal. The same thing happened to Ebonyi State governor. Not only the governor go, governor, deputy, and 16 House of Assembly members. So now the right thing that just happened now. It will affect so many persons. Even our governor for Cross River State, if he move go another party, it's going to affect them. So now a lot of the quotes now. Not the same person don't work hard, they don't vote for you. So me the best way to leave party than before you contest. As I just say governor, when the APC not come favor them. You can't leave the party completely. Go to a new election for a new party and you win. That will affect them as a person. But no person they don't vote for already. Then the next thing, you say those people will help you win election. Now they know how to work. I like that will happen for Cross River.
Osa Director.
How are you, my brother?
Good evening, oh.
Good evening, Bololo.
You don't want to the program this evening now. You will see what time for Cross River. Will the Abuja High Court talk? Will it be your reaction?
I hear him, I don't see him.
Okay, so you hear, so you see him rather ahead. Or you hear a million of them.
I don't know, speaking English with they speak.
Go ahead, Oga.
I don't hear what happened.
Okay.
20 members of the assembly who defected to the ruling party at the national level, APC, from PDP.
Yes.
Have been, their seat has been declared vacant by the decision of the Federal High Court in Abuja. Now, very interesting story because, morally speaking, this now what everybody is supposed to be happy about or should be happy about, because this political prostitution, when it happen for this country, you know they develop our democracy. People don't get principle at all. In short, most of our politicians, they're shameless. When you go use one party, get power. After you don't get them finish, maybe because you fear EFCC or one problem or the other, you go say you don't decamp to another party. And meanwhile, now under that particular party when they are banned or so, 90 people give you mandate. And we know say our constitution, they're very clear on the role and supremacy of political party in the ownership of votes. We don't get decided cases for this country when we say court don't talk, say now political party now you get the vote. Like the case of Amechi, we hear them, he never contest election. Then talk say in the eye of the law, now Amechi, now PDP get that party, and in the eye, and I get that vote then. And since now Amechi law say legally be the candidate, they should swear him in. So this one when we say you go see political prostitutes just they jump from one party to the other, taking the mandate of a political and not political party to another one, it is very shameless. So this decision, now very welcome decision by me as a Nigerian citizen and as a lawyer. I believe say the team is going to do what they call sanitize our election, our electoral process, our polity, our democracy. You know, our democracy be like, our politics be like politics when madmen, when no get principle, they participate. But now with this kind of thing, before person jump from one party to the other, you go reason and well, you know, you go make sure, say, at least for legislator, the constitution, they clear the circumstance when you feel defect or come out from one for your party when you take win election to go another party. And that section section 68 subsection 1G, when it talks say you go only feel come out for your party, go another party if there is established crisis in the party where you did. Make you know say this crisis don't be the crisis when we say you go use your hand, contrive, orchestrate, start, they can't turn back, say make you read from me, say, oh, now crisis when they my party. The law say you cannot be allowed to benefit from your own wrong. Because what is some of these politicians they do be say, they don't know say they want defect, they want jump. They'll go start 1 year crisis for party, for the party when they day. Come hold on and say yes, now because this guy that make me jump. No, the law, you get what they call say, if you present evidence for court, they look at the weight of the evidence and the probative value when they put on that evidence. That is why we say the letter when they say that they present for court, this Cross River House of Assembly say PDP sacked and everything. The judge no look at because no attach any probative value to them. Because it be like say that crisis when they use answer because they, so for me as a Nigerian and as a lawyer, the lecture they suit me.
Guys, one of our guests was studio here. He come dey use magic go those side, those house of the Northland say the circumstances dey different. You agree with that?
Yeah, no, go and those side one because those House of Assembly right now, they don't swear those guys in, and the circumstances they different because the people, the 14 people, let's say they do the inauguration for their absence. So and
okay, wait, let's see one talk one thing. What you
talk? The remaining 10 where they not inaugurate. 7 move from APC to PDP.
He said the remaining 10 where they not inaugurate. Where they inaugurate rather, 7 will move.
Oh, if they move, how am I go forward their head? Yes. Now we say if they move, they not people say crisis. They APC now make them move because the so-called crisis when he did APC, now the governor involved when they not give a ticket. That not be party. That not be crisis when they govern the party. It was a disagreement between the governor and the party hierarchy, and it not crumble the activity of APC for national level. So those 10 people when he say they don't cross over to PDP now, this harm are supposed to fall for their head. But you know what thing that they talk. Courts no fit grant you prayer when you know sick.
But another thing we say,
yeah.
We will take out from there. So how you go fit define the crisis?
Yes. Well, number one, like with the talk for law, the law is what the judge say it is.
Court.
They interpret the law, you know. And now in this matter, judge say that paper when this will present, you don't get weight, you don't get probative value. But from cases when they don't decide before, like all these are Begunde and all those states and the rest, it means say for you to be able to say crisis day your party, then we say it's at the national level, and it has crippled the party to an extent when we say it they obvious say the party not fit the function or parallel factions they function. Not be say you will just contrive one party. One crisis from Ward 9 or Ward 10 from your local government. You go say, oh, because a crisis they there, now you want jump ship. So you must be able to prove say that crisis it don't almost cripple your party at the national level.
Okay, so without that one, the thing not go ahead.
No, that is why now if people feel push that don't matter. And I be say those 10 people, their seats, you go the shake go.
Okay, but what will be the difference between Umahi own and this one?
Yes, Umahi own on the moral ground too. Now good thing when the judge say make them vacate their discrepancy defend. But unfortunately, the constitution, yes, what you call a lacuna, a void. You know, the constitution only mention the circumstance when legislators will fit take defense and they will permit them. The constitution, they're silent on that of the governor. And like this principle of law, when you say they close the person eye, in the hand they equal then tie the person man. That is even remedium. Say for every wrong, the law they provide remedy, they provide solution. So, and in law, in the practice, when they practice law, this is when they call say judges made law. That is when judge feel as a result of imposition interpret a particular situation and pronounce on it. And if you pronounce on it, it will become precedent. And that precedent, they follow and then it will come be law. So waiting the judge for my case do, as the system lacuna, say chance they have this thing, they don't mention anything, how government will take defense or the punishment when will be get. Maybe in draw conclusion from this thing when they provide for the legislator, because the age when you go for Senate or House of Rep, now you see take contest for governorship. So maybe you can draw what they call parallel. And it goes, okay, this can also apply here. And it is allowed in law, you know.
Okay. We just hold the live and we will talk to one of our guests for here.
Yes.
You hear what did happen since?
Exactly.
Is it you agree with both of them or you disagree?
Well, I will agree and I will disagree. I will agree on many grounds. plenty things there when then talk will be true. Waiting the judge talk there in law, they will say it's incontrovertible. You know, if he deny say waiting happen, say a day against the law. Because waiting the law talk, now with the look so. Say the mandate where those people they enjoy as governor, as a lawmaker since, not be their personal property, now property of the party. And the party now bring them come, make them come enjoy them. And so if they feel say they don't like the party again, that enjoyment will be there, they will drop them. And that is what has just happened in Cross River now. But where me can't they confused about the whole drama be say, why Professor Ayande no join? Why be saying that the lawmakers now say then they sack? Because now even Professor, the governor, now they follow go. He come on for him party as governor. Yet the law where the judgment where they give today now, we say governor still there intact. The office of the governor is still there. He will say they enjoy the benefits of waiting carrying come government house where the party give them. I don't know whether now another matter for another day.
Okay, lawyer, did the director hear that question?
Yes, I hear them.
Okay.
The truth matter be say, as a lawyer, I did be careful to comment for judgment when I never see.
Yes.
One, I don't know, I never read this judgment, but I've only got a snippet of that. I never read the CTC copy because it just happened today. However, I don't know whether they also sue Ayade and in deputy as part of this matter. If it be say there are two separate matters for court, say this one, they just say they take on the legislators first, and there may be another matter there where they go take on the governor and the deputy. Because if Ayade and the governor, deputy, there for this matter, like my brother for studio talk, the hammer is supposed to follow him. I want to believe, say, Ayade and the deputy not join them for this matter. Maybe another matter before another high court, another federal high court, maybe neither one day. Because if it did, when it happen to mine, now it will happen to them, and I will pray it will happen to all of them.
Okay, but before we leave you, what about immunity? Particularly as it gets to do with Umahi and this governor, if at all.
Immunity, na case of crime, you know. Say if your governor they involved in crime, you know, you don't go free swim for any crime and all the rest. This one now, constitutional matter. You know, say even in spite of that section 308 when they guarantee immunity, if you hear say governor, he don't dey insane, he dey mad, you go remove him from office now.
Yes.
You don't go say because you get immunity, make Christmas begin the rule us. So the truth be say, immunity not stop them from violating the constitution. If they violate the constitution, you go to court. Yes, you will get grant to remove them.
So, which means, are you saying that this ground now, immunity? Because you know, I want to talk. I didn't call the talk about the immunity.
Well, the truth be say, you know, say, I'm sorry, I don't want to abuse any person, but the truth be say, any man when he drown for inside river, he go hold on anything, make it survive. So he not be judge, he not fit the interpret immunity. Immunity they want to prevent you against crime. Just like it's a simple example now. One of the grounds when you feel remove governor, now the condition of insanity. So if governor don't turn mad for inside a government has not they remove cloth, you go say because you get immunity make you live am. No now. So if governor commit impeachable offense, you go say because if the governor, the House of Assembly not will remove her. Now because we get pepper soup houses of assembly now, you go feel remove governor when they commit impeachable offense now. It's not constitutional matter. The constitutional matter. The constitution is a ground now. So if you violate the constitution under this by defecting wrongly and all the rest, you will go remove her. You got no problem if you remove her. So that's why when they talk immunity, all those one not hold water, no water for this matter.
Okay, we will come back to you. HR, you talk to us.
Yes, I was talking about whether Ayade and the deputy, whether they supposed to join this matter. You know, like the last speaker they talked just now. Say, cause no fee grant prayer where you know sick. That I just sit. Assuming PDP or whoever has instituted a case against them, no mention Ayade and the deputy. That one will be a matter in limbo. They will just wait first. However, but because the matter where they carry go court, see, people were there our party before, they don't run away. Court decide whether they get right, may they take drop the party, may they take drop the ladder where they take climb reach there. Now in court talk today say they don't get right. So as they drop the ladder, they must come down and then maybe restart. Will they look the matter come maybe Edo and even Natawale case too. That matter now the same with Umahi. We are talking of immunity, like the lawyer said there talk. The law, okay, the law is what the court says it is. Now the court now they interpret law say see waiting they there. Until now, governors, senators, lawmakers, they feel moved today. In the evening, they will tell you they are in the other party. The other one, they will the other one. So it was a razzmatazz. They will just, anything goes. Anything that you like, just they do. Your salary keeps flowing in. But now, like our brother agreed just now, people will now begin to sit up to say, no, I cannot do this. The law will tell you, say, you know if you do what you want to do, see the implication. See the implication. Not be saying you will just read there, you will turn like, even our deputy governor that time, it was on television, that's why I'm saying it today. When they came from Abuja, he carried the APC flag, fall down, throw away for dustbin. And that one and flag will make him deputy governor. As he reached office that day, he carry him, TV carry him, he fall down, he throw away him. Everybody clap. You see, they clap. Today, nobody will clap. If any governor want to do that one, to say, hey, okay, not be so, not go put us for wahala because you will lose your seat. It's very good. It's a very beautiful development. So as the law come to talk now, it has become what in lawyer will call case law. People will feel quota now. Like what happened to David Moy now, will be like say, see the dream. He can't go court again. Say he can't go federal court. Say make a stay of execution. And these people, I don't know who they advise them.
Okay, now stay of execution, you can't go for.
Stay of execution, now you go for. And then one person will go court, the following day, he go appeal.
Okay.
After he go appeal, he can't wait. After 3 weeks, he can't go a lower court now. You don't read court of appeal. You can't go federal court to say stay of execution. Then the court say, what thing you they talk? You won't put our hand for waiting. This one a matter when you don't carry up. You don't get there, don't get appeal court. Now you are asking for stay of execution. Now they throw away the matter. So the issue now is who they advise these people. Where are these sons? I'm not a lawyer, but I do know that there are cases where you don't carry from one level, go the other one. You know if you come down. For example, I am not a lawyer, I want to say again. If the appeal, court of appeal, one look the matter now, they don't hear, they don't be briefing anymore. Now, compilation of facts from the lower court, they will transfer them and then they will read. So there are no addresses, no briefing in the court of appeal. Then when you fail there, you can move higher to the Supreme Court, after which you have exhausted it. Or anything where Supreme Court can't talk, now it will be. So Umar today now, you can't see fall there. So if they fear now, waiting court of appeal will talk. So if I wait, make court of appeal, fault the judge, we say the vote when he get, now party get her, no being get her. I think that is the bone of contention now. Once the judge don't make pronouncement and the matter don't reach Supreme Court and the Supreme Court don't decide, say now so it be, now so it can't be, now law be that. So it can't be, they will add and join the law where first they exist. Now it happened to Amechi when our brother there mentioned the other day. Amechi is the only person for Nigeria, for example, today, when they even contest, we can't be governor. Because according to them, Amechi, where they in party, where the party can't win primary, they can't substitute his name. The party remove his name and put somebody else. Amechi went home and slept. When the election come hold, another man, now he come dey happy say he don't win. The Amechi come go court say, now he win primary, not even the election. He come contest the matter, say, for the primary, what they do, now he win am. And court come establish, say, now he true winner. Now from there, he come be governor. It happened again for Zamfara. Court come say, Zamfara no do primaries. Even when they come put lawmakers and all of that, it can't become bouncer because nothing will happen when the foundation not there. Now the party, now they hold the foundation. So now the party, until the constitution for Nigeria, again, they are made down to make provision for independent candidacy. Where me, for example, I will just stand out and say, people make una vote for me. They will say, which party you belong? I say, no, I don't belong to any party. I want to be governor. Make una vote for me. If the law permits that, I'll be very free to do anything I like when I become a governor. I may not join any party. I may not have to defect. But any governor or senator or House of Assembly person, where they vote in, where they think, say, make I just use this vehicle. And you don't forget, say, the vehicle where they use, so now people, they gather around. Now people hold on. And now people get the mantle. So when you can't leave the vehicle for road, and then you must trek home. Now they do those lawmakers. So they say make them trek home. Motor where they reach the House of Assembly, it don't spoil.
Okay, we salute him, Frank. On this matter, so go to your final analysis.
Yes, I like what they happen. So, as they repair the roof first, instead of saying they pack water, Nigeria no go better, prophecy. People they give you mind say it go better, it don't feel better. Now the reality be that. So as they come do roofing sheet now, remove the old ones where they leak. From there now, everything come up. I get one of that thing we are not too like for what they happen for Nigeria now. That governor just move from one party to the other party. As he did one party A, he will be the party leader. As he moved to another party, immediately become the party leader of the people who don't be there since. If you fit address that thing, make governor or president not be party leader. So that if they do something, they will call out to order. They say party is supreme. But the way they happen, not be like that. If you say adjust that one, where?
No, sorry, make I just comment on that one. You see, political party system, now in Nigeria, they run. And the party, they have constitution. So anyhow they want to run their party, they feel run now. Whether you want governor or Momo to become your leader, now your party, no. It's not a law, it's not a constitutional matter, now political party matter, now it be that. So not be to amend that one. Now what is the talk so now relate to issue of rotational presidency or governorship. Until the party on their own agree, it not will be. So now the party will decide. For example, if party A say they want to do rotational, it no mean say go dey binding on party B. AWP feel say I want to do rotational. YYZ go say you know will do. So the party now will define how they will run their affair. So leadership in party politics depends on the people and the principles where they take they run their party. Party again na club e be na association of like minds wey dem dey call manifestos. Wetin we go dey do for this our association? Okay, if we be association, na the person wey get big belle na him go be chairman. He go be chairman. But if you say na the man wey no book pass, na him go be chairman. He go be chairman. So if governor defect, as it were, and party structure and party constitution provide for him, may he come be leader, so be it.
But that one, I don't like. I know, but if you continue like that, all these problems will still continue. It happened for Edo State now. Everywhere they happen. Once you all go for one party, the next thing you can see crisis for the new party where the governor join. That's not supposed to be. When you come meet for them now, they come be your boys. You can't be your guy. So if each party, if we control that thing now, where we say up to now, not get any clear-cut ideological difference. Not if they move from one party to the other. If one party say now left to one go, they don't say that right to one go. So for you to move to another party, go hard. So I for like me they adjust that one, do it with the concerned. So I want make this law now, where they make so, where they cut, the judgment where they give so, they fit reverse and go the past. I for like and well. But as some governors they move, as for assembly members they move, local government chairman, councillors they move. So if this law will bring them to order, Nigeria will be better. In 2 years, Nigeria will be better. 2 years.
Okay, make we come out from there. Like I talk, if you just watch now, we don't discuss that issue. We concern the court for Abuja this afternoon. Say he don't sack all the 20 members of Cross River State House Assembly, including the speaker. Those were now they don't run up and down because fire it don't enter the bomb or small. It don't happen for Ebonyi State. That one now it didn't work on that before we talk of this one now. So all they say we will come out for there. Yes. On Friday last week, on Thursday first of all, the new governor enter Anambra State. That night, the governor walk come up from Nigeria. Now EFCC call Kacha. What thing go make the governor walk quickly rock come up from Nigeria?
Okay, I never been governor before, but as Nigeria be, we know waiting we call other currents. In November, precisely November 17th, EFCC can tell governor say you are on red alert. We are watching you. Money when they pay out anyhow. Money where they come up for Anambra account anyhow. We know they follow process. Not be so. But because of waiting with the talk since issue of immunity, where you cannot try a city governor on a criminal charge. So the governor come and they enjoy protection up to the time when it hand over. And few hours after I don't hand over, he come the one come out. Where they come out they go? And I am surprised. Governor will hand over before evening, but around 8 p.m. he don't reach Lagos. He won't fly come out. Now he say no, come first. That immunity he don't finish as at this afternoon when you hand over. Come answer XYZ. Now just answer. It's normal for EFCC to invite people when they feel say they get business where they don't do well. If their hand not too clean, EFCC go invite them. It is an opportunity. Maybe you can't explain what happened. Why as a governor of the state. Now so the matter be. But surprisingly now, because they say the governor, the former governor, don't stay up to 4 nights for EFCC custody. And today being the 4th day now, they can't say they don't grant them bail, provisional bail, until he will meet the bail conditions. And we don't know what will be the condition where they don't give, because I never read them for anywhere. But the chairman for the EFCC say they don't say make former governor if he go house, if he do X, Y, Z. Now coming back to the question, what will make former governor one come out quick as he drop the governorship agbada when he wear? Now what did they handle? Now they say clear conscience fears no accusation. If the governor no say the 8 years when he stay for there, say in hand clean well, he go sit down, they go even they celebrate, they go throw party, but he won't come out. Where you they go? Now EFCC say make it stop first. You remember waiting our Baba Obasanjo advice the other day say many of the person where they parade now say they want to be president, want to be vice, want to be this. Some of them suppose they jail, supposing EFCC they do in work. That one a tonic. That one it be like waiting EFCC need to say, hey, if now so you talk, all right, we will really sit down where we're now. They look this matter. Because you were surprised now, say former governor Obiano will say he won't be either senator or he won't be president tomorrow, and the case may be. But if EFCC clear, if he go, but we are not know what they try for, because according to them, there's over 42 billion naira 9 governors spend where they not raise voucher for. Our people for us, the waiting that one maybe say governors spend state government money like pocket money. So that 42 billion now from his pocket, he they spend them. Maybe he want just see one fine motor he will buy. He want see aeroplane, he will buy. He want do this, he will buy. They can't say, no be so government they run. They make budget for all of these things. You go obey waiting the budget or waiting you say you want to do throughout the year, you write them for paper. The one where the House of Assembly approve, you will buy that one, or they will release the money, you go spend that. Not be say you will put 42 billion, not be say you put them for pocket, but that is metaphorical. You put 42 billion for pocket, they spend them anyhow. And they want to ask around say, okay, why you not raise voucher for XYZ? Just like they happen for 9-4 again now. The Senate committee, they look how 9-4 they spend over 400 million without voucher. I even they wonder, in my small table, in my small capacity, where they work, will they raise voucher? If you want to spend 1 kobo, you will raise voucher and say, I want to spend 1 kobo to take buy barrel. People will look at it and say, okay, approve. But governor can't be governor of all. He can't carry the money, they spend that. So if now that charge, EFCC say, may come answer, I beg, may come answer. And lastly, over Obiano, we come here say the way where EFCC they treat them, not be so that they treat former governor. Because the video day where we see him for EFCC custody, he wear nika, he dey drink water. That one a former governor of here last week. Today now, he can't become, they can't be a man where they naked, make it they drink. So that one was embarrassing to say the least.
Okay.
Frank,
waiting.
I don't say your body.
I want to talk about that one.
Yeah, but again, make I ask you, Joy. If you look, may we talk as Nigerians. This thing, the same man you do. How many governors for this country free from her?
Now, God, former President Obasanjo Toko, make EFCC put light. And that challenge where former President Obasanjo give to EFCC now made they put light. To show say they want to do the work. So to say as former President Obasanjo say, the thing I do now work, and they can't keep quiet. Everybody say the things where politicians they do now bad things. That one will show say EFCC they agree with the corruption. Governors, senators, all of them, they involved, even presidents. So the 42 billion naira where former governor Obiano collect now cash they withdraw. Cash. You use big go voucher. He go withdraw 42 billion naira. So that money go to house or he go lock out for office.
They spend that.
Then out of that 42, 5 billion now from Shopee. Then the 37 now from security votes. He just withdraw them, the user, the way he like. And if constant investigate say part of the 42 billion that way he go withdraw cash, say he use them for some politics for his state. So all this money they show now. Why a bank go allow one person withdraw 42 billion naira? So that bank will still get query. Because laws day about cash withdrawal and deposit. They have talked recently say if you get 5 million naira, they suppose flag the thing, so they go account for the money. But now one person withdraw 42 billion naira, bank give them. So the bank suppose alert EFCC. Maybe now they still alert EFCC now. So the money now, you don't waste time. Whether you wear nika, you wear shokoto, that will not concern me. Because the law will catch him. If you the old person, the person way you owe, they shout for you. You don't have to say, don't shout at me. Now what it costs the wala be that. You just finish the position they give you as governor. If you be saying that the slap, when they slap the wife, you want to go treat her for America. This is the worst and one slap, Abga slap. They will show up for some places now how to rehearse slapping. If you be saying on the slap, maybe you go to call your wife now, wife not the year where. Say, go America, go treat her because we don't know what will happen. So ordinarily I wonder how governor just hand over power. In less than 6 hours, he want run. Or he want come out, no use run. He want just come out, go where? So what sleep house? You not sleep house. Catch up for Lagos, carry and go Abuja. That one show say he really know what happened. So I know pity him along that line. Made the law take its course. So when EFCC don't finish their investigation, they can't go court.
But some other school of thought say, "Man, you're not smart," because unless EFCC do that one, but the law will not praise it, because so many governors from this country, they already know don't know what they do. You understand? So 2 weeks to their when they want hand over, they will leave the country. So some of them, their friends, they say the governor not smart to say he do that one for catch up.
They give you mind, like all these Governor Omai now. That person they give her mind. Say maybe a lawyer or somebody or a juju person, they give her mind. Say go, as not go appeal console, still go lower court. They'll use a condemn lawyer, tear and night. They're going to give you mind. So the same thing now, they'll give her mind. Say nothing will happen. Say hand over. When you hand over finish, come out, you are free. That's what they give her mind. Otherwise, even the 2 weeks before you run, you still come back to Nigeria now.
Are you sure you understand what that is?
I do.
Can you, if you remember, you be student of history now. How many governors would they hand over to this country? At least from since 1990 now. How many governors will we say they hand over? We'll count them all.
Yes. We can count them in our fingertips now, so they be.
And they're not plenty.
But waiting happen to Obiano so, not be waiting day too strange. You know, say when people they enjoy too much, it will forget say then they die. As the matter be, when they do what they do, take example from Governor Ibori. When Ibori handed over everything by Nigeria record, he clean, he clear. He do am well, he perfect am, sure he travel. But as he reach London, wetin come happen? They hold am there. So now so the contrary. Even that, assuming he comot 2 weeks ago, go Texas, where he house dey, if they foresee call am now say make America, make them bring am come to Nigeria, make them try.
But you know they quick.
You know
they quick because we know of how they call this Apple, call this one thing for Nigeria. Anybody who say get EFCC case, either you must get BP or you get diabetes or you go soon die or you go faint or one thing, and maybe because the law loophole the area, you will just sit there for court.
It's true. We know say EFCC never actually live up to the bidding. Not be waiting with the things say they supposed to do, not be that they do, because list plenty of people where they don't invite like that, where they don't arrest, where they move freely today. They are all in the Senate. Count them, they come, they plenty. So everybody knows say for Nigeria, the law is selective. What people will call selective application. Not be as they will apply onto you, not be they will apply onto me, because the law they look face. That thing where they take cover the judge face, so was a stretch hand. For some people, they remove them, make it see who I want court. So, oh, this one a former governor, small. This one are this, small. Because supposing the blanket is flat, it gets universal application. People for now they do what they like, what they will call doing things with impunity. Nothing they happen every day and all of that. So now it happened for Obiano matter. But again, I want to sympathize with Obiano because what happened. You will listen now. Okay. What happened to Obiano na be like accident, because this one a man we know say he really work for Anambra. He work. The man work for Anambra. You know say now me talking for this program once upon a time when we the profile governor say one of the best governors that had ever worked on the surface of the geographical entity called Nigeria is Obiano. If you look agriculture, what do you do there? If you look education, if you look social development, he try. But the be like waiting in chop.
Try in what way? Say now be the best governor for this country.
He do well, oh. He do well, my brother. You dey hear of Nigerian rice, made in Nigeria rice.
Yes.
Now from Anambra, you never know. Go and find out.
I know.
So when you say we are exporting rice, now Anambra, now him, Obiano rice, now we dey eat. Well, they call it Nigeria. So he really try. But the problem when he get, we say, it be like waiting court for mount, inside, now big pass wetin give us. Now EFCC say make it come explain. That is just the only problem. Because you know if you carry that huge money, they spend them the way when you want. Because me know say office of the first lady for that state, then he get the biggest budget so far for the 36 states. So now the money part of you they talk of security vote. Nigeria now make and say they no will account for that vote. So not be no fault. So if he carry in own security vote,
budget, now what is the wife they can do?
No, it's for the office. It can service the office of the first lady. Just like the office of the first lady in Nigeria today, he get a budget where no day budget. He
no
get
budget.
We no day budget. Eh?
We no day constitution.
He no even day budget. Not be constitution now. Okay. Budget not suppose dey constitution. Okay. His own budget, the money when he spend, suppose dey national budget. Okay. But he not dey. There nothing like that. It's presidency, and the money wey presidency come dey yalo give that side, it come big well. So she is enjoying today. If he waka for street, he go say, "I donate 10 buses." I will be wondering how. It is only in Nigeria you will see a fair lady donating a bus. From where? For God's sake. When you see that money take buy that bus, when you give that establishment, when you see money wey take commission hall, first lady, which job are you doing? Which office do you occupy? So it is a creation of our own Nigerian political system, where we find how you will make money, take the clip for your side, your by party. When President Muhammadu Buhari came on board, now he tell Nigerians say, office of the first lady to him, it no go exist. Now he call the other room matter. You will remember. Say my wife will be in the room, in the house, and the other room. So there was no creation. But the content now, no be so, Oga. Office suppose they where we do this. We come close eyes. Okay, make another carry and go. That is why today President go dey London, First Lady go dey Dubai.
All our money.
All our money.
Just a little advice, but time not today.
Like constitutionally, firstly, it's not the constitution. You know the. When I suspect now the time of former military president IBB. That's not the constitution. I constantly wonder, I say they retire the money, they retire at all. Or as not the budget, how they constantly create time. To the extent we can't accept time. No office called First Lady. Not the Nigerian constitution. Read that at any point. So now the beginning of corruption. That's why I first talk. When will they start this program this evening? Now the flood, what they pack under before they waste time. The roof where they leak, more change them. So now the roof, now God help us they do so. And this roof where they repair so, it cuts across all parties. If we move from two major parties from PDP to APC or APC to PDP, now the same wala. You get one person talking for Edo State that time now, former governor. He said, if you want me to forgive your sin, you join one party. But all those things don't cancel.
You know what happened?
No, don't happen again. So now people will want to vote to ensure say we get better Nigeria. You go to pray, you go to believe God, but God will expect me you do something. You don't because they're religious. Come carry one book, they make noise, they go. Go sit down, make sure say we do the right thing. If we sanitize Nigeria, at the end of the day, it come and say all the good things that you run for abroad, then they're here. So make leadership do the right thing. And now that's I like the judgment so far.
Yes.
Leadership and politics is a mere game. So when if I say leave God out of it will be like they will say, who is this man? Of course, leave God out of your game. You are playing a game. Please leave God alone. God get so many things to do. Not be how you will select your leaders. God has never intervened. Say now so you will choose. And so, people did that when they do election. Although if you go to Arab nations now where they don't do this politics, they know they get leaders. So for us as a people, since we don't choose say in a political party system, now we go there run. May we run according to the law. Not be say black in the morning, white at night. As they do, we will say, let us tell them what they would like to hear. After all, we know how we take come here. waiting the cause problem now between our governor, because I think we can talk about it, governor of Edo State and that of Rivers State. Me don't write one paper. I say, I never know waiting cause problem. Make them tell us. Now, only when they tell Nigerians the issues where they between Governor Basaki and Governor Wiki, we cannot talk.
Okay, time now they give for this program. I salute the gentlemen for the statement that they come this evening. The drama, our people is still to unfold. Because right now, the thing happened for, first of all, for Ebonyi State, the governor and the legislator. Small fancy take place for Zamfara. Now, they don't reach River State. So, the drama still unfold. This was Google appeal, but we will see the final analysis within the, at least, I know say they get right of appeal to appeal court,
yes,
to Supreme Court.
Yes.
They will see how it will be. At the end of the day, we will not know. But all they say, we salute everyone, we say, you watch us this evening. Good night and God bless Nigeria.